The first chamber of the tanker starts to fill fast.
Oh, f***ing hell. Whoa!
Too fast. In New South Wales, 98% of the state is in drought. The land has been sun-baked for 3 long years. The biggest dry spell in half a century.
This load of hay is going to go up north of Nyngan.
Outback trucker Chaz is making a hay run, free of charge, to give Henry's farm a fighting chance of survival.
There's bugger all feed up there and they're screaming for it.
The hay delivery is only half of Chaz's mercy dash. From Burrumbuttock, Chaz will deliver the hay north to Nyngan, return empty to Albury, then collect a tanker with 22,000 litres of precious water and head west to another farm at Pooncarry, a round trip of over 2,400 kilometres. Loading done, Chaz sets off on the first leg of his drought-busting dash. But the warning lights are already on.
She's sputtering already. That check engine light's just come on. I'm going to throw the bonnet over up here. You know, peace of mind and see why it's sputtering. I'm hoping it's just low on water, but it's coughing and carrying on. Just seeing if there's any water in the fuel, you know, in the fuel filter, but it's a bit of a worry. Gotta watch out when it's bloody hot.
Chaz can't afford a hold-up.
We've got to make tracks. Hopefully she'll survive the trip.
He'd rather risk his engine than not deliver. His top-heavy load and the rough country roads could be a lethal combination.
Some of these shoulders on this road, there's a 6-inch drop on them. So if something else is coming, you've got to drop a wheel off. You get your steer cord on that, you're fighting it to get it back up. It gets a bit hectic. Shit. Mate, this is the best part of the day. And where we are, to the left as we're out, whole lot of nothing. And that's why I like it.
After an overnight layover, it's an early start for Chaz and Max.
Sore foot, haven't you, little fella? There's meant to be a few scrub fires up in front of us.
At the height of summer, bone-dry Australia is in the middle of a devastating bushfire season. The worst on record.
Yeah, smoke's coming over from the east of us. There, let's just hope for the best. And the wind's going the other way.
The fires are often sparked by lightning strikes, igniting clumps of grass and bush. With 20 tonnes of dry hay on board, Chaz keeps a close eye on the approaching fire front.
We don't want to get too close to them flames because she's a load of grass, really, isn't it? She's going to go up. It's a bit of a worry. It's getting a bit thicker. Doesn't look like much out there to burn, but if the wind's carrying it, it's like a big fireball. It's not good. Fires are close to the station road. Old mate doesn't want us to go in that way. Just hope we can get into the station where we're meant to go because I don't want to turn around and go back.
Chaz has outrun the fires and is finally in the clear. The livestock are desperate for the fresh hay.
Yeah, it makes you feel good when you're doing good for other people.
But for Chaz, the job is only half done.
Oh, the tanker, she's fairly old, but she does the job. Got to keep an eye on that gate and this coupling here. We don't want to leak the water out.
The tanker has seen better days.
This friggin' tap, sometimes she rattles open and if the cap falls off and I lose me water, got to give her a bit of a twist. I'm used to hanging on to big hoses, so she's a bit stiff this morning. Right. I'm going to fill the front 2 apartments. Oh, there she goes there.
The first chamber of the tanker starts to fill fast.
Oh, f***ing hell. Whoa!
Too fast.
I turned one of the compartments off, without turning this off, not bloody thinking, and blowing the hose off on the bottom of the tank. If I don't get this hose on in one go, we're going to lose all the water. Ah, come on, you bastard. We got it started.
Chaz manages to stem the flow from the unreliable tanker.
This is all it takes, one of these little stuff-ups, just stuff your whole friggin' day. If we wouldn't have got that on, we would have dropped 22,000 litres down the drain. There's blokes out there that want the friggin' water, and here I am wasting it. I'll have to keep an eye on that, retighten it later, because these clamps, they like to settle a little bit. As long as it doesn't pop off in the middle of friggin' nowhere and lose all my water. I see water pissing out, well, I'll be rolling around in mud. And I can actually see a trail. I can see a wet trail behind me. I don't know if it's splashing out the top of the tanker or the pipes come off. Ah, look at this. All my clips are coming undone. I just seen a wet trail all the way down the road. Oh, I was worried it was going to be this one. Would have been carting this water out here for nothing. That's what I should have done earlier. These little clips that hold the bloody pipes on, the corrugation's just rattling them in pieces, rattling them open, and I'll tape them up. Prevent that from happening.
It's a temporary fix that may not last the distance, but out here in this wilderness, it's all Chaz can do. Chaz is approaching Tolano Station, 500,000 acres of bone-dry farmland with thousands of thirsty sheep.
Have a look at this, Max. We got it here, buddy. Right? Yeah, go for it. The corrugations have cracked this friggin' thing. Oh, yeah, that's about to blow off. Literally. You come all this way, and if that pops off there, we're not going to be able to pump the water out of this tanker into the tank. We've got 22,500 litres sitting here and we can't get it off. Max is happy, he can drink it. Do you have any water pumps at all?
Yeah, I think I might have one in the shed. I'll have a look for you.
Yeah. Grand plan. We can jam this pump up the top of the trailer, run a hose straight into the top of the tanker. We'll pump it straight into his tank. It's probably the only way we can do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can only try.
Right.
Yep.
Got him?
Yep.
With a leaky old tanker, Chaz has hauled the life-saving water across hundreds of kilometres of rugged outback roads. And he finally delivers.
Liquid gold. Matty's going to have a good shower tonight. Tell you what, this load of water has just tested me from the start. Well, Matty, we got there in the end, mate.
Yep. No worries. Thanks again, mate.
No worries.
Much appreciated.
Good on you. All right, have a good one,
No
buddy.
worries, mate.
This is why you do this kind of a job. Meet a lot of good people. We're here to help out, and it's what we enjoy at the end of the day, is driving trucks and